Gratitude is one of the simplest forms of mindfulness. Maybe in its simplicity it is often missed. We grow accustomed to the way things are and simply expect them to continue. But this is not always so. Life has a way of shaking things up. Have you noticed? Just when things are really looking up, a detour here, a detour there. Gratitude helps you to stay on track, to appreciate when life is moving along at a steady hum, when your meals are prepared and served and easily digested. It helps you to see the glass half full. Thankfulness is especially helpful during times of stress. Give this some thought. When was the last time you found yourself complaining? Even today, simply look back and review what it was that you were unhappy about. Then examine the situation. Did it cause you grief? Physical injury? Confusion? Did it set off a series of what-ifs? How did this moment go from nothing to something worth complaining about? There are no wrong choices here, no judgments being made, simply an observation and reflection, maybe even an analysis of what could possibly cause you unhappiness. As you look more closely at any given situation that may not fit in with the norm, you may begin to find that the issue wasn't as detrimental as first thought. Here is an example. This morning, I ran out of coffee and didn't have time to stop at a cafe to pick up a cup of java. Irritated and not quite awake, I continued on to my appointment only to realize that I had forgotten the documents I had prepared the night before. Frustrated, I found myself blaming my poor husband for not telling me he had used the last cup of coffee. After all, if my morning routine hadn't gone interrupted, I wouldn't have forgotten my papers. Practicing mindfulness allowed me to pay mind to my emotions, validating them without adding judgment or blame to myself or others. Things happen when we least expect them. It's how we respond to the curves that are important. In this case, instead of getting upset, I could have looked for an alternative to coffee, such as brewing a hot cup of strong black tea. Mindfulness also offered me the opportunity to be creative at the meeting. I may not have had the printed materials, but I was prepared. The missing cup of coffee was a perfect way to begin, with an imperfect human story. When you find yourself in a similar situation, pause, acknowledge, and detach yourself from the emotions percolating. Use these distractions as a way to be creative, spontaneous, real. In the end, that's what we all want, to sit across the table from someone who is authentic. Use the curves in the road as reminders to not take the ease of life for granted, but to receive such detours as opportunities to be resourceful, to be real. Gratitude allows you to see the bright light in all situations, no matter how dire they may appear. See the glass half full, and it will always be half full. Here is a meditation on appreciation. Close your eyes and take 5 deep breaths in and out. With each breath in, expand your chest and diaphragm. With each breath out, drop your shoulders and sink into your cushion. Offer gratitude. Beginning at the top of your head, give thanks for your hair, your eyes, your nose, mouth, and jaw, moving down your neck and throat. Give thanks to and for your entire body, for its exquisite nature and ability to move and function. Relax. Give thanks for the miracle of your mind, its ability to read and process material such as this. Relax. Give thanks to your imagination, its complexities bringing color to your world. Breathe. Offer gratitude for the basics being taken care of. A warm bed, a safe home, a hot meal. Take a moment now to reflect on a meaningful relationship, someone whom you can count on, to be there in times of need, to show up and celebrate your successes. Be grateful. Take a long, deep breath in and a slow breath out. Bring your focus to your breath. offer thanks for the breath of life.